In today's video, I'll show you how to use Calendly for appointment scheduling, from creating an event type to sharing your booking link and confirming appointments automatically. Calendly is useful for consultations, interviews, client calls, support sessions, and almost any situation where people need to choose a time that works for everyone. Instead of sending messages back and forth, you can let invitees view your availability and book an open time themselves. If this tutorial helps, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more practical software guides. Let's get started. First, open Calendly and log into your account. After signing in, you'll be taken to your Calendly homepage where you can manage your event types and scheduling links. An event type is the appointment option that other people will use when they want to book time with you. For example, you could create a 15-minute introductory call, a 30-minute consultation, or a 1-hour meeting. To begin, create a new event type, or open an existing event type if you already have one set up. When creating a new event, choose the option that best matches the appointment you want to offer. Give the event a clear name so invitees immediately understand what they are booking. A title such as Free Consultation or Project Discovery Call is usually more helpful than a generic name like Meeting. Next, set the appointment duration. Calendly allows you to choose how long the meeting should last, depending on the options available in your account. Select a duration that gives you enough time to complete the purpose of the appointment. You can use a shorter duration for quick calls or a longer duration for consultations and detailed meetings. After that, configure your availability. This is where you decide which days and times people are allowed to book. Review the available days, choose your working hours, and make sure the schedule reflects your real availability. It's important to leave enough space for preparation, travel, breaks, or other commitments. If your connected calendar contains existing events, Calendly can use that information to help prevent double bookings. You can also adjust the event's scheduling settings if needed. For example, you may want to add buffer time before or after appointments, set a minimum amount of notice, or limit how far into the future someone can schedule. These options help you keep control of your calendar while still making the booking process simple for invitees. The next step is choosing a meeting location. Calendly can support different types of meeting locations, including Zoom, Google Meet, phone calls, or in-person meetings. Select the option that matches your appointment. If you choose a video conferencing service, follow the prompts to connect it to Calendly. For a phone appointment, you can request or provide the relevant phone details. For an in-person meeting, add the location or instructions that the invitee needs to know. Once the event details, duration, availability, and meeting location are correct, save the event type. Before sharing it, review the information carefully. Check the event name, duration, available hours, time zone, and meeting instructions. A quick review can help prevent confusion later and ensures that invitees see accurate booking information. After saving the event, copy your scheduling link. This is the unique Calendly URL that people can use to view your availability and book the appointment. You can share this link in an email, text message, social media bio, website, online form, or customer support message. You can also include a short explanation, such as, "Please use this link to choose a convenient time for our appointment." When the person receives your link, they can open it and view the event details. Calendly will display the available dates and times based on your settings and connected calendar. The invitee selects a time that works for them, enters the requested information, and confirms the booking. Depending on your event settings, Calendly may ask for their name, email address, phone number, or answers to custom questions. After the invitee confirms the appointment, Calendly automatically adds the meeting to your connected calendar. The invitee can also receive a confirmation, and calendar invitations or meeting details may be sent automatically. This means you don't have to manually create the appointment or send every detail separately. If the meeting is connected to Zoom or Google Meet, the relevant joining information can be included as part of the booking. Before finishing, it's a good idea to test your scheduling link. Open the link in a private or incognito browser window, select an available time, and check what the invitee sees. Confirm that the time zone, meeting location, questions, and confirmation details all look correct. You can cancel the test booking afterward if necessary. And that's how to use Calendly for appointment scheduling. You create or open an event type, set the duration, configure your availability, choose a meeting location, save the event, copy the scheduling link, and share it with the person booking the appointment. Once they choose a time and confirm, the appointment is added automatically to your connected calendar. If this video helped you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who could benefit from a simpler scheduling process.